Headphones are great, don't get me wrong. But if you're a marathon gamer or a professional video editor who spends up to 8 hours a day or more in front of a screen, headphones are going to wear on your nerves real fast. After a few hours, they already squish your ears, get hot, and make you vulnerable to sneak attacks too. There are many products available to choose from best PC soundbars, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make a perfect decision, I did deep research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best PC soundbars from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Blue Dynamic RGB Soundbar. If we sneak up in price to around the $50 mark, are we going to get a much better soundbar? With the Dynamic RGB Soundbar by Blue, we might just try. For the first time, we're looking at a PC soundbar with Bluetooth connectivity, which makes this a somewhat more versatile machine. You're also getting something a bit better here. No, there's no booming bass, but there is bass, and that's a step in the right direction. Each of the left and right channels uses dual drivers for a wider sound range. This speaker is a lot clearer and fuller sounding than any of the soundbars I've shown you so far, even if it's still not great. The LED lights come on a strip on the bottom. Like the Redragon, these can be set to change quickly or slowly, to stay a solid color, or to change along to your music or other audio. This is a pretty cool feature for listening to music at your next party. Overall, Number 2. Salian R30 Soundbar. Let's get started with a low-price speaker. The R30 Soundbar by Salian is a nifty little speaker that costs a little more than $20. This is a 2.0 soundbar, which means it offers just left and right channels, no center or subwoofer, via 2.5W speakers. It also uses 2 passive bass radiators to flesh out the low end for a fuller sound. For connectivity, there are 2 ways into this speaker: a 3.5mm and 1/8 jack and USB. When it sits under your PC screen or TV, you only need to plug in the USB cable, and it will both power the speaker and bring in the sound. However, for a device like a smartphone or a tablet, you'll need to plug in the USB connection to a charger for power. And the 3.5mm jack into the device's this soundbar is about where you might expect it to be sound-wise. That is, if you think it will sound okay, and at least better than your old crappy computer speakers, you're right. You can crank to level up pretty high and get a big sound with this bar, but it won't sound anything more than mediocre. IO output for sound. Incredibly inexpensive. Small and unobtrusive. Number 3. Dell Stereo Soundbar. The next PC soundbar on my list is nearly double the price of the first. It's the Stereo Soundbar from Dell, the PC manufacturer who supposedly knows what you want in a home computing station. Nothing is clear. Dell has made an extra effort to make this soundbar unobtrusive. It comes with a mount that will enable it to clip onto the stand of most desktop monitors, though it can also sit right on your desktop. Just like the Salian, this Dell bar connects to your PC, or TV or phone, by USB, and a 3.5mm jack. Unfortunately, the USB-A plug provided is only about 12 long, which is ridiculous, unless you have a desktop USB port already. Otherwise, it likely won't reach to your tower. Instead, this. Number 4. Redragon ATEMUS RGB Stereo. The ATEMUS by Redragon is a lot like the Salian we saw earlier. It's about the same size, has LED, and is powered by 2 speakers. It's also double the price. So what gives? Is this double the speaker, double the quality? Well, let's take a look. The drivers here are 4-watt cones, which are smaller than the 5-watt speakers in the Salian. It also has passive bass radiators, but here they do seem to work. Just a bit, anyway. Like the previous 2 soundbars, you're not going to find a lot of bass here. But there is a little teeny tiny bit more than what the others offer. Overall, the sound quality is not much different from what we've seen. At low volume, things are clear enough. When you pump it up, you'll get some unpleasant high-end crackle. The LED lights here, though, are way cool. A strip along the bottom of the speaker can be set to dynamic, flowing, audio singed, or solid color. Number 5. Razer Leviathan PC Soundbar. The Razer Leviathan 5.1 channel surround soundbar is our next contender for the best PC soundbar. Leviathan is quite acclaimed, but mythical beats are pretty much a go-to in today's gaming-related products. Well, compared to some of the earlier soundbars we've seen, yes. It's long without being ridiculous at 19 inches, but it's also way thinner than the 6x6 profile of the Samsung. And it's a 5.1 virtual surround sound system. Well, it does have an outboard subwoofer that gives you some chest rattle. Not bad for nearly $200. But it doesn't really surround you. The 5 in the 5.1 means 5 different channels, and it has these in the left, right, and center channels, plus angled left and angled right drivers. The subwoofer is the point 1. But while the subwoofer can be placed anywhere, like under your desk or even behind or beside you, you're not technically surrounded by speakers. Oh well, virtual surround is the claim. Turn up the volume, and you'll find clear, powerful, and bass-heavy sound that's perfect for gaming, but also for music. And that's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products as it will make your life much more